It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Butterfly Palace and Rainforest Adventure, Adventure Cave Tours, and Talking Rocks Cavern. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Well, it's Friday. We made it to Friday. I'm still down in Florida, but this is my last half day in Florida. I'll be getting on a plane in just a few hours, and I'll be back in Springfield by dinner time. So, Sarah, have supper ready for me, would you please?
Yeah, no doubt, right? With all of the kids' sports and everything, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, a look at news now. A Greene County judge is expected to hand down his verdict today, this morning at 11, in the murder trial we've been following of Edward Gutting. He's the MSU instructor who killed his colleague Mark Cooper inside Cooper's home in 2016. Judge David Jones is deciding whether it will be a prison sentence or life inside a mental institution. The Springfield City Council has a symbolic vote next week. They're deciding on a resolution affirming the city's support for its LGBTQ community. Comes at an interesting time because of this recent statewide legislation regarding that same group. The resolution cites Springfield's adherence to the mayor's initiative of Equity and Equality Report, which was adopted by the city council back last year, 2022.
Then there's this 10 pounds of meth is off the streets in Joplin. Troopers arrested a 26-year-old man for possession of a controlled substance with the intent to sell. The man was traveling from Utah to Tennessee, driving Interstate 44 at the time. That's when he was stopped. So the drugs weren't in Joplin to stay. They were traveling through the corridor of Interstate 44 there, and he was in a rental car at the time. So good catch by the police they pulled over the right car. That's for sure. Hopefully no one will need this, but if they do, it's there. The Springfield Greene County Health Department has launched a new app designed to cut down on opioid overdose deaths. The app is called Revive. You can find it on your nearest stop. It'll tell you where to get Narcan, I believe, how to properly use Narcan. The app gives tips and advice for what you should do if you find yourself in need of helping somebody else in that situation. Opioid deaths are very plentiful and horrific. So this is a way to stop that. But it's a sad deal whenever they're literally in like vending machines now places. Narcan.
Right. Yep. The big project that has been underway at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds is nearing completion. The multi-purpose arena will seat 6,600 people, so a much bigger venue. The plan is that it will be multi-purpose indeed. In other words, not just from the livestock show ring, but they'll be able to host BMX events, tournaments, archery tournaments, indoor festivals, all sorts of kinds of events. So it'll be neat. Plus, the new Springfield Arena League football team is set to play there eventually. So that'll be fun. Just a great new venue, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, boy, it went up quickly. It seems like I remember when it started. I was talking with the people at the fair because we sponsor a concert there during the fair last year, and they were hoping that they would get the vote to pass that. And then they did. And man, it started almost immediately, that thing. So good for them. They're getting it up quick, and hope it looks like it's going to be a nice venue.
Very cool.
Drury University is hoping to raise $50 million in a new capital campaign. The name of the fundraising effort is called Fortify the Future. The money would help with scholarships, building upgrades, the endowment for long-term financial security, as well as other things. So Drury starting now to raise $50 million.
If you were in this situation, then you already know that it is dire. I have a friend facing this right now with her mother. Hospitals across the country are having shortages of certain cancer drugs. Right now, in fact, the FDA is considering allowing temporary importation of chemotherapy drugs from overseas manufacturers that are not currently approved to distribute in the U.S. I was reading a lot about this yesterday, in fact, and it's interesting because it's similar to when the FDA approved baby formula to come into the US that was by non-agency approved manufacturers. But the need was there. So they did that. Of course, they do inspect it, so to speak. It just does not go through the same, rigorous approval process.
Hmm.
But man, if you need it, you need it. So, whew.
What do we know what's causing the shortage in this country?
There's a lot of factors, kind of like there was with the baby food. So I couldn't boil it down, honestly, after reading. It's somewhat, honestly, sounded politicized, which I was trying to stay away from because I don't know. I don't really know, to answer your question. But there's all sorts of stories on it. I was reading one on MSNBC, I think. So anyway. All right. Yesterday was the annual State of the City address. Mayor Ken McClure said he hopes to get the police and fire departments fully staffed and hopes that more college graduates will stay in Springfield to start their careers. These are just a few of his talking points. There were a lot. He praised Springfield for coming through the pandemic the way that we did with businesses and schools and everything else. Also, some current programs he praised to help to the end of getting people to stay here and hiring those vacancies. MSU's E-Factory, of course, helps with workforce development. There's a program called Build My Future, another one called the Good Jobs Challenge Grant. So all of those moving in the right direction.
Okay. Hey, chances are you saw that black bear, a black bear cub, strolling through Southwest Springfield yesterday afternoon. It was at Lark and Kansas Avenue, which is kind of crazy. So you're advised to call 911 if you see it. Police would like to know about it. And you're advised also not to feed it because that's how bears end up dead, is when people feed the bears.
Yeah. So one was up near Salem and now a cub in Springfield. Watch out. All right. Well, this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, is the first annual gala to raise money for the Fox and Hound Canine Foundation. That's exciting. It's happening in Branson at Chateau on the Lake from noon to 4 on Saturday. Tickets are $10 and everyone is invited. You can bring your whole family if you want. There will be canine demonstrations, a raffle, live entertainment, a silent auction, plenty of vendors. Anyway, the proceeds go to assist canine teams with equipment and training that they need. So this is the first annual. So more to come, but year one, we'll see how it goes tomorrow at Chateau on the Lake.
Okay.
Also this weekend on Saturday, tomorrow from 8 to noon, it's the Kids Fishing Fun Day at the Rutledge Wilson Farm Park. It is free, but you do have to register. The pond is stocked and it's for kids ages 3 to 15. They can catch and keep up to 3 fish, which is really cool. You can get registered for that at parkboard.org/farmpark. Again, parkboard.org/farmpark.
Does the boy know about that? Has he heard you talking about it?
The boy does not, but we have a friend who's going to take him fishing. So that's exciting.
He does. Our boy Griffin loves to fish. And he fishes anytime he can.
Yep. So, and he got to eat some fish, some fried fish yesterday, and it's amazing. It was so good. So anyway, good thing that we got friends because I tell him, listen, bud, your dad carries a briefcase and used to wear makeup.
Occasionally still does.
And occasionally still does, but not this morning. nor does your wife. That's scary, but I'm okay with it. All right. So, we've been having this contest from one of our sponsors, Talking Rocks Cavern. And now we need to tell you the winners of the tickets because there are 7 different people. And each of these people, each of the 7 wins a family 4-pack to go for free to Talking Rocks Cavern, plus a $50 gift card to Fazoli's. So it's a very good prize.
Those are great prizes.
Yeah, thank you to our sponsors. Seriously, hit us up if you want to sponsor Around the Ozarks, because it's amazing, and hopefully, it's worth the bang for your buck. I don't know. Okay, so here they are: Aaron from Bolivar, Leslie from Ozark, Melanie from Waynesville, Amanda from Springfield, Reagan from Monette, Tanya from West Plains, and Laura from Springfield. And of course, we have your email addresses, so we'll get to you on that. But congratulations to all of our winners.
That's fantastic. Yeah, those are great prizes, and always good to get to visit a local attraction in the Ozarks. And these Talking Rocks is a fantastic place to visit. It's a good family place. So congratulations.
Yeah, and then it's good word of mouth because those people like it and then they tell their friends. So it's good for them, it's good for the winners. So thanks for taking part.
That's awesome.
Also, we do contests from time to time, and you can register for those at aroundtheozarks.com. So check it out, plus the events calendar, which is very handy dandy.
It's an app we use, so you can get the app and you can download all of the podcasts that we do there. This isn't the only one that we do at Around the Ozarks, so check it out and enjoy.
Yeah. Okay, happy Friday, everybody. Ethan's coming home today, so I'm in a great mood. I can't wait. And
Yeah.
you better be excited.
I am excited.
Okay. All right. We'll
What's the
see you
weather
soon
like?
and very soon.
Is it going to be nice?
It's the same that it has been. There's like pop-up showers during the day, but they are few and far between. They are short-lived and then they move out.
That's actually a lot like Florida. It's
So,
rained every day that we've been here, but not for long.
yeah, same. High
Okay.
of 85. There you go.
All
All right.
I'll
Have a
see
good
you.
one. Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.